guys. Welcome back to the Smitty and Dee show. We're in season 2, guys. And of course, I am Toni Dee, but you guys, we got someone really, really special in the studio today. You guys might know her as a mother, right? A little bit more than that. She is an entrepreneur. She is a natural beauty mogul. She's a coach. She's one of my inspirations. And let's just say she might just go viral because she's amazing. Welcome to the studio, my friend, Pamela Booker. How are you?
I am good.
Hey! How you doing?
I am good.
My
great.
Geechee Gullah sister over
Yes,
here.
Geechee down.
Yes. So tell us about your wonderful brand that's literally everywhere, guys. Target, Walmart, beauty supply store, everywhere.
Yes.
Tell us
Coils by
about it.
Nature is an all-natural hair care company. We have beard products also. We've been in business for 12 years. And it's been a great journey.
Yes.
I can say that.
That's the best way to put it.
Yeah, it's been a great journey.
Now, your product, which I've used and some of my loved ones have used, it's all natural, right?
Yes.
Can you explain to us like what the real difference between natural and all natural is?
So a lot of the products on the market have fillers, and they usually start with a poly something or end in a cone. And those are fillers to just fill the space of the product.
Right.
So it mainly contains water, fillers, maybe a little bit of shea butter, some oils, a little bit of conditioner.
Okay.
So our products, we don't have any fillers.
Okay.
It's all natural conditioners, oils, and butters and water.
Gotcha. How many products are you guys selling now? Because I know you guys are literally everywhere.
Yeah, we have in stores probably about 17
Different types of products?
But on the website it's like 42.
Yeah. So what would you say your average amount per year, like just products that you sell? I'm sure it's in the thousands or maybe 100,000s.
The units?
Yeah.
Yes, 100,000.
Good Lord.
Yes.
How long did it take you to get there?
It took about 2013, 2014. So it was a journey.
So you know how we met, right, guys? I'll just tell you a little backstory.
Please.
So I got hired to do this magazine, and I think it was like, was it the 20 over 40 or something like that, right?
2016.
Over like
16 people to watch out for.
Yeah.
2016.
I think I don't know if it was Essence or Upscale. Upscale. And she was one of them, and I was so impressed. And I was like, okay, you're going to be a real life friend. And throughout the years, I've called her for different things, for coaching, for prayer requests, for all the above. And you have definitely helped me in my business. But not just me, you've helped lots of other entrepreneurs that are going through this troubling issues. But can you discuss, like, what sort of things are people going through as Black business owners that maybe we're not, like, privy to?
Supply chain.
Is that because of after COVID?
Yes.
Ooh.
So, like, a lot of businesses got started during COVID. A lot of people were making a lot of money during COVID.
Yes, they were.
Because all the money that was coming into the economy, and then people were creating businesses, and then we couldn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
So we were spending a lot of money online. And with that, it was great.
Yeah.
Like, I tell my people, 2020 didn't happen, or 2021, because you can't compare any of the numbers, because it was just astronomical, right? You have businesses making $1 million a month, and now they're making $30,000 a month. And supply chain has been the biggest thing because everybody started producing stuff like hand sanitizers, but they all needed the same packaging that the beauty space used. You know, the same bottles and caps. So small companies like me, who will probably order 50 to 100,000 pieces, can't compete with companies ordering 10 million pieces.
Wow.
Right? So I'm not my supplier's number one priority anymore. It's this huge company that's selling hand sanitizer now. So that's the biggest thing, like the supply chain. And then a lot of companies were created. So like a lot of competition was created, and access in like being quote unquote viral. So a lot of companies, they're good brands, but they're like TikTok or Instagram brands.
Yeah.
You know, they couldn't stand the test of time in like a store or distribution.
Right.
I can tell you that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oof, that was tough. Let's talk about China a little bit. I've had some issues with China. You get bottling or some sort of bottling from
Yes.
China. How does that work for you when you, like, are you negotiating better prices? Why do you go to China as a I guess, a business owner?
The United States doesn't produce anything.
Wow.
The United States does not produce plastic. It's Mexico and China. And I found out during the pandemic. Okay? I found out during the pandemic. There's only like 2 companies in the whole United States of America that produce plastic bottles. Everything else comes from China or Mexico.
What?
Yes.
So if you don't get it from those places, then you're SOL.
Right. And the distributors who you're getting it from, they're getting it from China.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. And we found out because of the pandemic, because when they shut China down, their supplies ran dry. They didn't have anything. Nothing. So it's like, what's going on here? Oh, we're waiting on a shipment. Don't you manufacture this?
No.
So COVID, like, it showed
wow.
a lot of things.
Wow. So they're just the middleman.
Right.
Good Lord.
Yep. Buying in bulk, getting better pricing.
Yeah. So couldn't you just go directly to China and get it?
Absolutely. And that's what I did. That's what I did.
Hello?
We had to.
Yeah.
We didn't have, like, it was scary. Like, we were about to put stuff in Ziploc bags and send it to people. We didn't have any bottles or tops, you know, like, to put our products in. Because literally the big companies, like, it was me and my natural hair girls, like, the other businesses, we were calling each other like, yo, I was sending stuff to them. Like, I got 1,000 caps. You know, I have 300 amber bottles. You want it? Like, I'll take it. That's how desperate it was.
Wow.
Because we could not get our supply. Our suppliers were selling everything to the bigger companies. Wow. So we had to go directly to China.
Yikes. Oof. Yikes. So let's talk about Black-owned businesses.
Yes.
Because I feel like you know a lot. You've coached so many people. What are some of the main things or reasons why Black-owned businesses do not survive or why they have so many problems?
Pride.
Ooh. Okay.
Pride.
Explain.
We are afraid to ask for help. We would rather go through it ourselves instead of asking for help. I'll never forget Lisa Price, the creator and founder of Carol's Daughter. She told me to be happy where I am, right? Revel in it, feel it, right? And that stuck with me because Coils by Nature was one of the emerging businesses during the natural hair and how everybody's going natural and all this other stuff. So, you know, products were going into Target on shelves, but it was moving in a direction that wasn't beneficial to us. It was only beneficial to them. So she told me to be happy where I was and to make sure that I seek advice in places that I've never been before. So I'm a former computer engineer. So you ask me anything about computers, you know, I got you.
Right.
But this beauty industry, it is a different animal. It's very political, honey child.
Very cliquish.
Very cliquish, you know, and if you're in this inner circle, then
you're okay.
You're okay because you know who's in the inner circle. We see it. We see it. So she told me, you know, to be happy where I am. But I think pride is a thing that really, really hurt
I also
businesses.
feel like collaboration.
Yes.
Like, we don't like to collab with other people.
Yes.
Like, we rather just start over on our own instead of like, and reinvent the wheel.
Right.
Opposed to going to another company and joining forces or trying to get help.
Right.
So like you were saying,
Yeah.
the pride thing.
Yes.
That's really major. What about customer service when it comes to Black-owned companies?
So I'm big on customer service. Whew. I tell people to answer the phone with a smile. When you answer the phone with a smile, your voice is automatically polite.
Yeah.
Right? Hi, this is Pamela. How can I help you? Right? You can't help it. And we cannot be angry at our customers for calling, emailing, if we never set expectations.
Right.
Right? If you are a restaurant and your hours of operation is from 10 to 7, and I get there at 10:30 and you're not open, I'm going to be upset. You know, because I came all the way here. You don't know how far I drove to get here to come to this restaurant, and you're not open.
Right.
That's just bad customer service, period.
You heard it here first. Open on time.
Open on time. You cannot go to McDonald's or, you know, any of the fast food restaurants and they're not open unless the power went out or something.
Exactly.
You know, so it's like, set the expectations for your customers and then exceed it. Exceed those expectations.
So sometimes I feel like it's a catch-22. Not saying that, you know, there's any excuses, but because I had a few businesses, when you have employees who have trauma and then you have a clientele that has trauma, who's traumatizing who?
Right.
You know, so how do you fix that when both sides are traumatized? Like, some people really should not do customer service.
Absolutely.
Ever.
And I had to release 2 people.
Wow.
Yeah, like, you cannot speak to my customers this way. You know, they're asking for help. So it's your job to help them, not to chastise them and say, well, it's right here on the website and blah, blah, blah. I can't. No. If they are calling our 1-800 number, you better assist them until they buy. You better take that credit card over the phone, honey, because they picked up the phone and called. So if they pick up the phone and call, then you need to answer all of their questions. And you need to be polite about it. Because it's too easy to be polite.
It's too easy.
It is
so
really
easy.
too easy to be polite.
I will say the reason why most of my businesses blew up was because we were somewhat customer service driven. And I'm more like that, more than my staff, but I think that was really something that I tried to push. It's difficult when people are tired and they've been working for 12 hours.
Right.
But, you know, you got to keep pushing.
Yes, absolutely.
So give us some hacks, because you got a lot of hacks for business. One I know are you still doing Klaviyo?
I am.
Klaviyo, which is?
Klaviyo is a CRM that is amazing. It integrates with Shopify. It is a system that will make your life easier. It is a system that
this is a
will...
plug. We need to get paid for this.
Yes, it is a system that will... it will build a relationship with your customer, because we still have to do that no matter what you sell. You still have to build a relationship and maintain a relationship with the customer. And Klaviyo helps you do that without having to sit down and put in the work.
Okay, so can you give us like 3 systems that we can get today, system strategies that we can do that can change our business? Klaviyo? Any type of SMS marketing. Okay. And what is that?
Text messaging.
Okay.
Because everyone has a phone.
So like Constant Contact or something like that. Do they have that?
Postscripts.
Okay.
SMS bump, things like that. When you get the text to your phone to buy. And going live on social media.
Hey! Keno, are we live? Sir, are we live?
We're about to be.
Okay, good.
Going live on social media, like getting people to know, like, and trust you, and to see who you really are. I haven't been live in a minute, and people are coming in my DMs like, hey, is everything okay? Like, you know, we haven't seen you live. Wow. We missed your inspiration. And I'm like, oh, okay, my bad.
I was working.
Yeah, I went live Sunday.
Okay.
You know, and they want to see you. They want to see you, so show up for them.
Okay. So you've been in business for
12 years.
For 12 years. That's a long time.
That is.
And she's like one of the top natural hair brands, Coils by Nature. It's like a white and green bottle. But anyway, when it comes to other entrepreneurial women, what's going on with women? Why do you think women entrepreneurs are like we're winning? Like, there's so many of us. Why do you think that is?
Ooh, you're not gonna like my answer.
Ooh. Please give it to us plain.
I personally think it's systematically done. I think it's systematically done. I Okay, so I know I'm gonna get a lot of flack, but girl,
just start from the beginning.
I really believe that, our culture, African Americans living in the United States, we're traumatized. We're a traumatized culture, right? Because of where we came from. Slavery, Jim Crow, systematic racism, all of that stuff, right? So one thing that they did during slavery is that they made sure to emasculate the man, right? And then make the woman powerful, right? And the reason why they made the woman powerful is because we birthed the babies, right? And we are the primary caretakers of the babies. And we're going to do everything that we can to make sure our babies live. Because that's what the human that's right. what human animals do. Yeah. That's what we do. We make sure that our babies live, right? So we're going to be more, we're going to make sure our babies live.
By any means necessary.
By any means necessary, right? And with that, it comes, I feel like, a certain power. I know Black women are powerful. We are powerful in our own right. Like we don't need a business to be an entrepreneur to be powerful. We don't need, to be running a company to be amazing. My best friend is a computer engineer for the government. She is fabulous, and she has a beautiful family, beautiful husband, and she's very powerful, but she has her husband. And I just really feel like things are put in place so Black women can feel like they don't need a man.
So you think it's designed to separate and conquer? Absolutely.
Because if we don't have, and I was just talking to my husband about this, if you can tell when there's not a father in the household. Let me drink my water.
We need to drink on that because you're right. We can tell.
You can tell. My son plays basketball. He's 15 years old. So I've been dealing with single parent. I was a single parent with my oldest son. And you can really tell when the dads are not in the household. It's just the kids carry themselves a different way. And you can see that they're lacking something.
Ooh.
I'm telling you.
Ooh.
You can see that they're lacking something.
Wow.
Especially the boys. So I just believe that, like, this narrative about being this independent Black woman, because you never hear another race say that. I don't hear no white woman saying I'm an independent white woman.
They do that at
independent Mexican woman. I'm like what?
Yeah, they're more like Poppy.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think we need to get rid of that narrative because it shouldn't be one person over the other. Yeah. You should be working together to build.
Yeah.
And I think that's
really the real reason why we're doing so well.
Yes.
They're promoting it.
And
I think because we're I guess the word is more palatable.
Right.
Black men they're more their competition.
They are, and they are not afraid to speak their minds.
Yeah.
Because let me tell you, when I'm in a meeting with my husband, honey, I'll be like, why would you say that? I'm like, I need to know. You know what I'm saying? He'll say things that I'll be thinking. Yeah. I'll be like, I'm going to be ladylike. He'll be like, well, what about this? And I'm like, okay.
Right. But sometimes you need that.
You need that.
Listen.
You need that.
I say stand in the front, honey. Yes. Take all the shots.
Yes. So all of the grants, all of this stuff for Black women this, Black women that. But what about the men? Because being a strong Black woman is exhausting. They tired. They are tired. Okay? Raising babies, working, trying to heal trauma from ourselves and all of this other stuff. We are tired.
Yeah.
So we need to promote togetherness. I don't care if it's same sex. It doesn't matter. You need someone.
Yeah.
You need someone. We cannot survive alone.
My last question before my random questions. What do you want your legacy to be?
I want my legacy to be, when they talk about Pamela Booker, they talk about how proud she was of where she's from. And that's Beaufort, South Carolina.
Yeah.
Get you down.
Teach me some.
Teach me some. Okay.
Teach me some.
So it's crazy because when I'm with people, like when I have to code switch, it's very hard. They'll be like, "Oh, can
you code switch on me a lot," and I told you this before.
Yes. When I get into it, I'm like, "Oh, can you teach me something?" And when they used to say when I was little, I used to be like, "I ain't no show monkey," like. So it's a little Caribbean, and people always they'll be like, "Are you Jamaican?" Or no, we are, we've been there since 1751. My family has been in these United States of America since 1751. So one phrase you can say, when I know we all had this feeling, like, you remember you was in school all day and you was thinking about this thing that was in the refrigerator, and then you get home and it's gone.
Oh, yes. Please teach me that.
So you say, "Oh, my mouth been ready." God, you are so disappointed. So my mouth
been ready.
My mouth been ready.
My mouth been ready.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
My mouth been ready for that. Oh man.
Oh.
Who eat my sandwich?
Oh.
You're so obsessed. Your mouth been ready.
Listen, we have that happen a lot in this house. So I'll be saying that quite frequently.
Yes.
But I noticed that sometimes you'll talk professional with someone else, and then when you talk to me or someone else in our group, you kind of change a little, and I can kind of see it and feel it.
Right,
and hear
right. Because it's hard to stay. It's like speaking patois, but then stopping.
Yes, yep.
So when I go home, and if I'm home for like a week, when I come back to Atlanta, my husband is like, "Pam." I'm like, "Oh yeah, okay.
Say less. I know. When I go to Detroit, I come back. It's like, listen, you need to tone that down.
Right.
You're not a dude.
Right.
You got to be a whole man going back home. I got
Absolutely.
you. So are you ready?
I'm ready.
You might need some water. For random questions. All right. For 300 points. No, I'm joking. But, okay, so fast questions or fast answers unless you have like a good story. I'm here for a good story. And just be as honest as you can. All right?
Got you.
What trend, Pamela Booker, do you want to see go away?
Fake booties.
What? Anybody in here? Fake booties? Why?
If I can tell, that's it. It's just like baby hairs. Like come on.
You want to go down the list of all the things you want to go?
That don't go there.
It don't go right here?
No, it don't go by your eyebrows.
Right here?
And your
what
booty
about right here?
It's not supposed to be like a grape and then your legs a little. Like, make sure you do some squats or something.
I feel like everyone says the same thing.
Round that thing out. Because here in Atlanta, like, I lived in D.C. for 13 years, right? And before then, I lived in Germany. So being here is so, like, everybody has it. Like,
it's comical, right?
The bus driver, like, it doesn't matter. Like, in DC, you had to, like, be of stature, to get work done. But I'm not saying these ladies are not of stature, Lord Jesus, but it just doesn't matter. You got $5,000, you can go and get a new booty.
Right.
It's easy to get one now.
Yeah.
And it just, I really want women to be happy in their skin.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and if they are getting the work done, get it done natural. For them, not for anybody else.
It was coming out, y'all. Y'all heard it? She said, "Get it ready for you."
Them, yeah.
For them.
It most come out. My Gucci most come out.
All right. What's your ultimate favorite cuss word?
Mother.
Use it in a sentence. Maybe 2 sentences.
This mother got me.
All right.
I like.
Yeah. It just gets to the point, right?
It does.
Yeah.
And Samuel Jackson got me liking that word.
I love it. Who's your shero?
Right now, currently in this moment in time, the history, Beyonce. Beyonce.
Really? Why?
So, and Beehive, don't come for me. I don't know where y'all at. But I am a fan of Beyonce, but like, I didn't buy tickets to her concert, right? And then I got free tickets to her concert, right?
Hi.
So I got tickets 8:00 in the morning, and I had to be at Beyonce's concert right here in Atlanta on the Monday.
Okay.
And I was excited. And then when I get there, I was excited to see so many people, all different races, loving on this amazing Black woman, right? Like, I was like, okay, this is cute.
Yeah.
Honey, that production.
Perfection, right?
Her professionalism, her grace, her humbleness. And when Blue Ivy came out of the ground, honey, everybody lost their minds.
Her DNA, child.
And I lost my mind too. Like, I had chills all over my body.
Yeah.
I was just very impressed by everything. I was impressed by the pregnant lady in the back. Did you see the pregnant lady in the back with the she was on the
I didn't see it.
Yeah, she's pregnant.
Is she? Wow.
Yeah, she's
Okay.
pregnant doing the trumpet.
Oh, snap. No, I didn't see it.
Yeah, like, she has all races, all creeds, everyone. And it's beautiful. And how they all come together. You know, the energy has to be right because it was just flawless. It was beautiful. So right now, and how she's just amazing. Like, I really want to meet Beyonce.
Well, I've met her a few times, and I think our producer was in a movie with her.
Oh my!
Back in the day, in my radio days, I hosted a show 2 times for Destiny's Child and Jagged Edge. Yeah, and she was really humble. Kelly and her were really, really nice to me. Really, really nice.
I like the fact that she still has her real teeth too.
Yes, and her real edges.
Yeah.
Do you, Pamela Booker, of course by nature, that's everywhere, do you have a hit list? Meaning, do you have a hit list where with vendors or clients or people that you just will not talk to, mess with, email, you just leave them on that side of the room?
Absolutely.
Why?
Because, like Maya Angelou said, when people show you who they are, believe them. And to really believe that, have that discernment, my great-grandmother used to tell me, that's God talking to you. When you feel that thing, it's so many bad deals that I went into. And I was so excited about it. Like, so excited. So when you're presented with an opportunity, you feel like, oh, wow, like, this is amazing. Like, even the Target deal, that wasn't in our favor. No, ma'am. But I was so excited because we're going to be on shows and, you know, Target. And no Black woman where I'm from has ever done that before. You know what I'm saying? I'm making history, blah, blah, blah. But when you're so excited, you miss certain things. You miss that feeling or that twinge to say, girl, you know. And I sometimes, now this is on record, but I wish I had listened to my husband.
We'll send you a copy of this so you can bring it up later, sir. I know he's going to use this for an argument.
He going to use this, honey.
Yes, he will.
Oof. Remember this? Yeah. Yep.
So, that Target. Okay, got it. Pet peeves, business pet peeves. And we know if you're late, if you don't open up on time, customer service.
Yes. So, operating with integrity.
Okay.
It's hair care companies, it'll be like, you know, you use my products and in 6 weeks your hair is in the middle of your back. Ma'am, no. Or skincare companies will say, you know, you use my products and then your skin is smooth as a baby's bottom. Man, let's address what the real problem is. Let's address consuming more water. Let's address washing your pillowcase. You know,
get the basics.
Basics. You know what I'm saying? But I like for people to operate in integrity instead of trying to go viral and sell a whole lot of products that really don't work.
Okay. All right. Well, final question. Miss Pamela Booker, owner, CEO of Coils by nature. Sinned, right? I don't know if you believe in God, but if you do, you're up there, right? Mm-hmm. What do you hope God say to you?
Well done.
That's it?
That's it.
Well done.
Well done.
You think you did good?
I think I did.
You got more work to do?
I do. I really do. Yes. This new venture is going to be interesting.
Do you want to tell us about this new venture, or you want to hold on to it?
No, we can talk a little bit.
Tell me about the new venture.
So my first love was fitness and working out. Like, I wanted to be a personal trainer. And I ran marathons, 10Ks, half marathons, all of this stuff. And since June, I've been on this like fitness thing. Because,
I know, I saw it.
Yep. So I had surgery in October, set me back, and I gained a whole bunch of weight. And then I had to motivate myself to lose it. But one of the things that I found doing research is like stretching is so important. Yoga is so important, especially for us 78 babies, honey.
So,
yes, we gotta be able to touch our toes and squat
we
without
can
lifting
still
our
do it over here.
heels.
She's ex-cheerleader. She can do it.
Yes, we need to still be able to do that.
Yeah.
So I really want to get into yoga and Pilates and becoming a yoga and Pilates instructor.
What?
Yes.
I'm going to your class, honey.
Yes.
When we starting? When we gonna start?
And we're gonna do it all to Afro beats.
Hey, that's gonna be different.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm here for that.
Yes.
Can I get like a little something like when you get an email when you start?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I'm gonna start training like next week. I have
Okay.
to get 200 hours in. So.
Ooh. All right.
Yeah.
I love it. And then you're gonna be the yoga guru and natural beauty mogul. She's gonna cross all the boxes.
Yeah.
All right.
Because we need wholeness.
Yeah.
You can't just have a pretty face.
Yeah.
You got to be well on the inside, emotionally. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
So tell them where they can find you.
You can find me at coilsbynature.com and everywhere else. We're on Amazon. We are everywhere.
Literally, y'all.
Instagram, Coils by Nature.
Everywhere. And she
Everywhere
goes
cool.
live and she inspires. And you do a little bit of coaching too.
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
You guys, any emails you want to give out?
You can reach me at Pam, P-A-M, at PamelaJBooker.com. Especially if you got questions about Clavio, business coaching, anything like that. I got you.
Well, thank you, Miss Pamela Booker.
Thank you.
My inspiration. I love her so very much. You guys can catch her everywhere. She's literally, her brand is everywhere. You can find it everywhere. Again, Coils by Nature, my good friend Pamela Booker. Again, thank you for coming in. If you want to get in contact with us directly, or if you want to just like, share, comment, subscribe, you can find us pretty much everywhere at Smitty and Dee. And I would also say if you want to email us, you can also reach out to us at info@smittyandD.com. Again, guys, info@smittyandD.com. And until next time, take care of one another.